Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel and welcome to Death and Taxes. This is the demo version that I downloaded for free on Steam. It is out to play and you can purchase it to play on Steam, and I'll leave the links to all of that down below. I'm playing the demo because I did see someone play this and I thought it was kind of cool, but I didn't know if it was really something that everyone would be interested in watching in, so I'm just doing the demo just to see if it is something people would be interested in. If so, I will get the game, I'll buy it, and we can obviously play it on the channel, but if it's not something that you want to play, then that's absolutely, you want to watch, then that's absolutely fine. It was just to see something different. I thought it was kind of interesting. And obviously, the only thing in life that's guaranteed is death and taxes, so it kind of amused me a bit. So, without any further ado, I don't know how long this demo is, but we're going to get into a game and just see how we get on. New game. Okay. So, Fate is the keeper of world order. Okay. And there's the guy walking along with crossbow. Okay, so this is us. We're going to be the Grim Reaper. So, not much to choose from. I think I'll go with that. That looks a bit nicer. Doesn't look so menacing. I kind of like that. That looks cool. We'll go with that. Before begin the bureaucratic afterlife. Yes.
Finally, the new spawn has awoken. What a momentous day. I am honored to welcome you into our world. Spawn... hang on. Spawn number 4, 6.
Okay.
I am Fate. I am the keeper of world order.
So, where am I? What is this? What am I? Hello, pleasure to meet you, Fate, or I don't care much for being just 46. Can I be Fate? Where am I and what is
Straight
this?
to the point. Great. You are in my office, here to work as a Grim Reaper.
Okay.
Welcome to your new job as an overseer of Cosmopolis City Subdivision 4, the Sun County wine region.
Okay.
I know what you are thinking, and yes, your assignment is choosing humans who have to die. Pretty standard stuff.
Okay. I mean, I can't take it too seriously with that cute little cat, but okay.
As it is your first day, try to get to know the system, and do not destroy the world, yes? Gallows humor, you see? Right, yes. Clear?
Wait, I have to kill people. I'm not ready for this. Okay, whatever you say, boss. And will I get paid for this? Yeah, I'll go for that.
Most certainly. The contract stipulates that every death gets a fair salary based on their performance accuracy.
Okay.
Marking profiles correctly is the most important task. If you mark more or less than necessary, you will not get your fee at all.
Okay.
Errors in secondary tasks will reduce the total even if the primary task is executed correctly.
Pun intended.
Remember, the fate of the world lies in your hands. Humans march towards the great dying. They always teeter on the precipice, creating endless chaos. We keep humans from falling off. We establish the equilibrium and keep the chaos in check. For that reason, your actions will have consequences.
Alright, where do I work? I was born to do this, why me? And whatever. Let's get this over with. Why me?
If you want to work here, you will have to change the attitude. Follow me. I will show you your workplace.
Oops, I didn't mean to press that. Sorry,
One
Fate.
more thing. This will be your 7-day evaluation period. When the week is done, you will be assessed.
Okay,
1 week to show us what you are made of, Reaper.
okay. Right, the Dofax Magna. I still need to mark some of the profiles before I end my shift. These are the two. You spin me round, baby. I don't really know what that does. Okay. The marker of death. A phone at least. Good for procrastinating. The Daily Moon. Come on, come on. Ace pilots to host the dazzling air show. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Welcome, Grim. Here are the files on humans who are in life-threatening situations within your domain. I'm granting you time to settle in, so no difficult rules and requests as of today. Quote for the day: 1 human has to die. Send me the files by fax after you've made your decision. Good luck on your first day, Fate. Okay. So you are Nasir Alfari, you're 20 and you're a CrossFitter. Nasari has to be physically active, and being a CrossFitter suits their lifestyle perfectly. Although the sport gets a bad rap, Nasir is determined to set a great example for how CrossFit can be performed safely. Okay, and then Kevin Mason, 35, Air Force Captain. Kevin, born and raised in the McIntyre Air Base, loves the thrill of flying planes and intense combat situations. Their family has a history of military service. Kevin is dedicated to their wife and 7-year-old son, rarely taking any time for themselves. Okay, well, I think you should live. Yes. And I think you should die. Yeah. Because CrossFitter and Air Force Captain, I think that they have a better potential in life than that one. So there we go. Do you want to confirm your choices? Yes, I do.
Oh, the new Deathspawn. Welcome. How was your first day?
Really good.
Great. We are counting on your dedication. You do important work, after all. Remember, lives are on the line.
I am aware.
I see exactly 1 person perished today, as tasked. Did you figure out the best choice?
Nobody deserves to die. The best are only 2 options. I did. No, I didn't. I think I did.
To be honest, I gave a simple one to begin with. There was no best choice. Sometimes none of the options are good. Not for everyone. Such is the unfortunate, indisputable, incontrovertible, ironclad law of cosmos. Questions?
No, I think I'm ready.
Keep your eye on the letter for future guidelines. And keep up the good work.
Okay, Mr.
A
Fate.
new day awaits. Off you go now.
Okay. Alright, so we've got 3 people. It's our fidget spinner. I think I'm going to put this in there for now. Get it out of the way. What does the phone say? Right, cronies. Youth unmotivated to stay active. Claim no attractive role models left after death of beloved CrossFitter. Oh shit. A science daily in depth the merits of nuclear power. Okay. The letter. Good morning, Grim. I hope you found your accommodations adequate. Here are the rules of the day. Follow them and you will be okay. I'm handing you another simple task. Quote for the day. One human with an engineering and industrial background has to die. Business as usual. Fate. Okay. So Victor Yashin, 47, a safety inspector. He graduated at the top of their class and made a first climb in the career ladder, becoming a chief safety inspector at a local nuclear power plant. They have already spotted several mistakes, possibly preventing many accidents. Okay. Jax Montagna? I don't know. 31, long distance cyclist. Long distance biking, yep, that's actually pretty much it. I need to ask HR to put me in a different department. Writing these things is driving me insane. If anyone is reading this, please sign my petition at the water cooler desk next to desk 5. And then Serena Massival, 74, electrician, an avid electronics enthusiast. Sarah continued working as an electrician while into their retirement, though their grandkids keep telling them to retire, especially due to the bad eyesight. Their love for the job will always win. Well, you're 74, so you can die. You can live. I think you can live. Because only one has to die. So... No, he didn't say that, you know, more than one person has to die, so there we go. Right, that's it, we're done. Yes.
Grim, how was the second day on the job? Good. So, did you follow the rules properly?
Maybe, I don't really know.
Everything looks in order, as far as I can tell. And it is my job to tell these things.
Well, that's good then.
Continue the good work, and do not let tough choices get you down.
Sounds great.
Great indeed. We could use more spawns with your attitude. Rest well. You will need it. See you soon.
Bye, Fate. The cat purrs softly. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so we've got 5 applicants here today. Let's have a look at the phone. Local electrician electrocuted after cutting wrong wire. That's a bit of a shame. Right. Good morning, Grim. A new day dawns. You ought to know the drill by now, but just in case, here is another simple one. No special requests today. Just try and follow the rules and choose the appropriate files, then send them to me by fax. Quote of the day: 2 humans have to die. Keep up the good work, Fate. Okay, so 2 people. Let's start with you. Reggie R. Roback, 32, unemployed. Reggie graduated from clown school a long time ago, but the search for a paying clown gig has been unfruitful. They keep making balloon animals in their tiny apartment in the fear of losing the finesse. They say they stay in character 24/7, which some people might find creepy. We'll put you on the maybe list to die, because you don't really seem very important. Columbia Hunter, 47, airplane pilot. Columbia is a distinguished war veteran these days, working as a well-regarded passenger aeroplane pilot. They're happily married with 5 children. As a hobby, Columbia is extremely interested in the history of religious buildings. Well, he could die in an aeroplane thing, and I don't want that, so I would rather he lived. Alright, so Leo. A 67 politician. Leo's been in politics for over 40 years, and in that time they've worked hard on relaxing the government meddling in the real estate market. Although nobody has found proper proof, there have been rumours that Leo has taken many bribes from a number of realtor agencies. I don't really care about you. You could die, you could live. I don't really care. Garn Shahi, 45, and is a hunter. Garn has made a living by hunting wild game for decades. Recently, they have become fascinated with conspiracy videos on MeTube, convinced there is a monster living in a nearby swamp. maybe, I don't know. And who about you? Stefan Serraz, 30 and a waiter. Stefan is a liar who absolutely can't stop lying ever. They keep lying even about the most insignificant things. They just like lying that much. On the other hand, this skill comes pretty handy whenever anyone asks for recommendations. Well, I don't like liars, so... Oh, you can die. You can live. I like you. Hunter, you can live. A clown who's unemployed or a politician. I mean, in my opinion, they could both die, but... The unemployed person can die. There we go. Yeah.
Grim, my latest spawn. 3 days you have been with us. How do you feel?
Awesome, bites in the world, getting things done. Fine, more or less. It's still a bit confusing. I feel hungry all the time. How's that even possible? Fine, more or less.
Good. One has to focus on their tasks and avoid needless emotionality. It helps maintain composure in our stressful line of work. Now, let me take a look at the files you sent in today.
Did I fuck up?
Right. Everything looks to be in order. You have followed the rules and marked the correct amount of profiles. There really is not much else to say. You may leave. See you tomorrow.
Okay, well, we didn't fuck up. Okay, so 5 more. The phone's going off, so let's have a look. Right, all survived in a plane crash due to successful skills of pilot. Oh, that was good. Who needs rent caps? Asks long-time politician. The market will take care of its own things. And short-sighted act of deregulating the real estate market puts everyone on a dangerous path. Oh shit. What are you? I don't really know what that does. Okay, so Grim, have you looked outside today? It rains. It's been raining for hours. Appropriate to accompany the despondence within me. Well, here are some rules for you. Quote for the day. 3 people have to die. Another day, another death. Fate. Okay, I'm gonna pop you over there. Let's spread these out a bit, so I can get like a better look at them. Right, so 3 people have to die. Right, Guru. Bart, I'm just going to call him Bart, 54 Guru. Bart experienced a spiritual awakening after eating mouldy cheese, an incredible origin while on vacation. They now spend their time spreading a newfound wisdom to anyone willing to listen. Well, you can die for believing that that was even true. Essie is a professional project advisor, also known as a consultant. They get paid inordinate amounts of money for consultations, which are vague events where they tell companies to do things when not working. They love tea, cross-stitching and smashing the patriarchy. Grim, I am watching you. You should mark this profile to live. Fate. Well, Fate says to mark it as live, so we will. Kevin is very proud of the growing of the world's largest tomato. After this grand success, their giant beans, presently named cool beans, will alleviate local hunger. Their kid, however, thinks it's a very stupid name. But eliminating hunger, that sounds good. Wetland scientist. Shelley is a wetland scientist who recently moved into a little cottage in the swamp for science. They wander around the swamp in a frog costume, scaring lost hikers for entertainment. Recently noticed suspicious hunter camping the area. Okay. And then the president. Talia is the current president of Formosa, recently elected after many years of working as a professor of economic theory. They are known for being critical of exploitative structures and punishing more wealth equality and pushing for more wealth equality. They have 3 kids and 8 grandchildren. Well, 2 out of these 3 people have to die. Because she had to live because he wanted me to mark this one as live. But that sounds really awesome. Oh, I don't know. What's in my drawers apart from a fidget spinner? Help me! Wealth equality, hunger. I think she has to die. I think he lives. And I think she dies. That was hard, but okay.
Grim, there you are. Let us be quick. All the profiles are here, just as requested. Excellent work. I am beginning to sense a tinge of pride growing within me. I did not expect you to turn out such a good and dedicated Reaper. If you keep this up, you will get far. You may be even promoted to a middle management position. Imagine the possibilities.
Ooh. The cat emits a delighted meow at the prospect.
Anyway, I am quite busy tonight, so you can go. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Until tomorrow, Fate. Okay. Disaster strikes as leader of our southern neighbours killed by an unidentified assassin during an official visit. Intelligent agents encouraging connections between the former Sun Ultra Rich and the presidential assassination, and monster hunt gone wrong. Creature killed by hunter revealed to be local scientist. Oh, oops. Right, morning Grim. Good, you're paying attention after all. We cannot allow workers to doze off and become complacent. Else mistakes may sneak into the workflow pipeline. So quota of the day. 2 humans have to die and spare any humans with a scientific background. I hope you're enjoying the routine, Fate. Okay, so science background needs to live, but 2 people need to die. Let's put that in there. The phone can go in the drawer. Right. Line them up. Well, archaeologist, legitimate researcher or greedy tomb raider consensus has not been reached when it comes to this noted archaeologist. For the past 5 years they have been digging up artifacts. Or you're a scientist, so you have to live. Astronomist. Kenzo is deeply intrigued by the universe and its mysteries, but does not enjoy leaving their hometown. They would never consider boarding a spaceship, but they love to look at the universe from the comfort of their own home. Having witnessed quite a few UFOs, they are slightly worried about the universe visiting us. Right, well, you're a scientist, so you can live. Right. Amanita has dedicated their life to researching the end of days. When not working, they take their pile of dogs for a walk or snobbishly drive around in their vintage car, even though the battery is chronically empty. Otherwise, they have no personality or political views whatsoever. But is research in the end of days science? I don't know. We'll put you there. History teacher. What is history anyway? A collection of stories made up by those who have access to power. Even then, it's full of mistakes. That's why Emmanuel has grown ever more interested in teaching alternate theories to their students. Do you know what? History is boring, so die. Unemployed. Hayth lived in a small village for a long time. After the death of their trusty dog, they moved to a big city to pursue the app scene. So far, they have made a ton of useless mobile apps, but perhaps number 98 will finally be successful. And then Hector. For nearly 50 years, Hector produced and hosted fun, educational TV shows that have revolved around being nice to people and making the world a better place. They've won numerous awards and honours for their many good deeds. And how many have to die? 2. Do you know what? You can die. You can live. And you can live. Yeah, there we go.
What a day, Grim. What a day. Let us go over your conduct first.
Okay.
Good. I see the correct amount of profiles. Today seems to be in order. Anyway, Grim, 5 days you have been with us. How does it feel to make the difficult choices?
I didn't like it at first, but I've grown to enjoy it. Meh, a job is like any other. Honestly, I feel like I'm not killing enough people. I crave more. I still feel awful about every choice or every movement is living hell, and I hate this job. I'd say that one.
I told you one would get used to it. At least, I hope I told you. Corporate motivation and all that. But think of the humans. Do you think our office is the appropriate way to deal with them?
I'm not sure.
The question is too difficult. After all, you have not even lived a week. You have not seen what the tradition has wrought. This control over all the lives, unbeknownst to the humans. Do you not consider it unethical to make the choices you made?
But you hand out the rules and make me do the choices. Can't worry too much if this is what has to be done, or I'm not happy about the situation, no. Can't worry too much if that's what has to be done.
It gladdens me to hear you do not bother yourself with unnecessary concerns. The office is perennial and venerated. Eons we have spent designing the appropriate methods and strategies. We know what we are doing. Oh, I do apologize for taking up so much of your time. Before you go, are there any questions you would like to ask me?
Why haven't I seen any underage profiles? What is the basis for the profiles? Is there a point system? Why do all the people's profiles return to people as they, or not really?
Right. It has been enlightening. I bid you a good night. See you tomorrow.
So this is day 6. Right, let's get out our phone. Right, CEO of what social media platform planning to open a museum for antique relics, historians born, artifact looting on the rise, especially in former war-torn Federin, and research shows a slim chance of survival for a small number of the population. Okay, I'll put you back in your drawer. Right, morning Grim. We seem to be on the precipice of dark times. I may have warned you that this job can sometimes have harsh moments. Today is that day. So a total of 6 humans have to die, and at least 2 older humans, and anyone with an economy related profession has to die. Okay, so it's a bit harder. So 6 people, 2 older, and any with economy related professions. Okay. Right, so, well, banker, that's economy related, so die. Retired. Made a fortune in their protein bar factory, allowing them to retire early. Decided their hard-earned fortune on helping the community supplying impoverished regions and free potato plants and help them become self-sufficient. Okay, well, not necessarily you. You're a banker, so you have to die. Bar is a wealthy banker married with 2 kids. Had an affair with the brother of their wife. After she found out, she took off with the kids. After the brother committed suicide, Bart moved to a huge countryside mansion where they wait alone to meet their lover again. Okay. Well, you're both bankers, so you both have to die. Mysterious capitalist. No one knows much about Harrison. Their history and identity are both mysteries. Often they are seen moving around in a wheelchair, barely speaking in a word to anyone. Well, economy. So, Mr. Capitalist, die. There you go. So that's what, 3 dead already. That's good for me. Photographer, Price started their photography by taking tasteful nudes, but soon got bored and decided to turn towards nature photography instead. They stalked the countryside for glorious visitas and sometimes even aim their camera at birds of wildlife. Well, you can live, I think. I don't think there's any reason why you can't live. Retired. Jean Baptiste is a retired carpenter and veteran of of the long-ago military conflict in the Marsu Peninsula. For years, they have had to deal with the bouts of PTSD and managed to alleviate in their twilight years by planting and composting melancholic painting and composing melancholic folk songs, and they run a successful investment firm on the sidewalk investment. That's economy, so you need to die, so that's 4. Occultist. New is a loyal member of a group of devoted themselves to a forest spirit. They believe that both the spirit and the tree are from the future, and the mighty stoat oak seems to be a lot older than the rest of the forest. Nayari enjoys nature but isn't that keen on the ritualistic branch whipping, which seems to be oddly important to their leader. No reason to die, but not necessarily any reason to live there. And then a medical examiner. At work, Florian focuses on bloodstain pattern analysis, and on the side they lead a parallel life as a vigilante serial killer, hunting down murderers who have escaped the justice system. This diversified portfolio becomes very handy as bloodstain pattern analysis is not a thing and soon to becoming utterly discredited. You can die because you're killing other people. So that's 5. So only one more person has to die. I think you can live. I think you can die. And I think you can live. So 6 to die, 2 to live. There we go. That one was a bit more difficult.
Ah, Grim. It looks to be a rough day out there. New recruits often falter during dark time, yet you seem to have performed adequately. How do you feel after such a day?
I was built for dark times. There was a lot to do, but it all worked out. Bad. I did what I had to do. Doesn't mean I like it. There's a lot to do, but I worked it all out in the end.
Good, good. We have to do what is necessary, even if we do not fully understand why. Let us hope these days do not continue. Any idea what happened?
Do you know what happened? You are in charge after all. Perhaps an economic crisis, corruption, and bad management. Beats me a day like any other. Don't really care. Death is death. Or I know it was bad. What's... perhaps an economic crash.
Interesting. An insightful streak may yet rattle inside that skull of yours. Off you go now, Grim. Good night.
Good night, Fate. Okay, so we've got 6 profiles here. Let's have a look at the phone. Local man commits suicide after losing family savings in the market crash. Respected financier found dead after devastating market crash. Suicide suspected. Crooked bankers, master bank officials under investigation for years-long fraud. Citizens of Pervertia getting healthier and happier due to increased potato consumption. Unexpected tornado destroys mansion of a wealthy ex-banker. Mexico examiner identified a serial killer, refuses to surrender, shot ensuing firefight with police officers. Chief of CEN television network considers story of serial killers would make an exciting series. High quality photo of an extremely rare bird wins first prize at National Nature Photography Competition. And strange ritualistic forest murders have stumped the police. Okay. Right. Okay, we'll see if you can clean up the mess from yesterday. That might give you the boost you need. Do not forget, you may leave troubles behind, but new ones will always lie ahead. So 2 have to die, and spare humans who seem helpful against the troubles. Keep vigilant. Okay. System administrator. Peter started working as a system administrator at a hospital straight out of college, but doesn't really understand what data security is. When a new employee joins the team, they usually send them all their passwords and other classified information through Smipe. Okay. Jake is a self-prescribed chemist who loves to create interesting recipes in their kitchen. Jake Jake's latest work involves mixing opioids and uppers and enjoy showcasing their new inventions at a local club scene. You can die. Two have to die. Okay. And then spare anyone who seems to be helpful. Okay. Liar and grifter. Frank is an ex-politician who has spent many years writing books of ignorant nonsense. Thus, they now profit on the veritable butterfly effect on the misery of others. Misery often caused by Frank's own actions. Okay. Sinner. Anson loves to sin and is committed to performing all 4 deadly sins daily. They live in a cave outside the city, avoiding law enforcement. Poacher. Amy is a gifted hunter who has recently found a way making a decent living with this skill. They hunt elusive mountain cats for their fangs, which are thought to cure a multitude of health problems. Well, it said spare anyone that can help, so you can live. And then a smuggler. There isn't a thing that Trez won't smuggle in and out of the country wherever it is. They'll find away drugs, guns, endangered animals, antiques, artifacts, even people. They have no scruples and no hidden principles. I think you can die. And then everyone else can live, even though I don't really want them to. Because it said 2 have to die. Can more than 2 die? I mean, I don't really know. Because I'd like to kill him instead. I can't now. Never mind. Right. Oh well.
Welcome, Grim. It is the end of the week. Your performance review draws near. How do you think you have been doing?
Crushing it. Profiles come in and I send them out. Clockwork. Dismal, I hate everything about this job. I think I managed to follow the rules, or I'm surprised I've made it this far. I think I managed to follow the rules.
Interesting. Yes, your answer has been recorded for the psych eval. Now then, before the assessment, let us look over your daily conduct.
Okay.
I see the required profiles are all here. Excellent. This bodes well for the evaluation. I guess it is time to get started.
I'm ready.
Now, where did I put those papers? Ah, here we go. Right. Looking at these stats, the numbers say your conduct over the 7 days has been most excellent. I am, sincerely, surprised and pleased by your display of loyalty. So much so that the office has deemed you fit for a raise.
Thank you.
Oh, do not thank me, Grim. We are just getting started. Speaking of, the raise also comes with a prize. The office is proud to present you with an award of excellence. Display it proudly on your workstation. Do not let this cloud your judgment. You still have much to learn and many rules to follow.
This has been hard. Does it get easier? More rules, piece of cake, or I like ice cream? More rules?
One gets used to them, if in the right mindset. Fret not. As such, your 7-day evaluation period has concluded. You have passed. That is all. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Until tomorrow, Fate. And that's the demo. I think that we've done quite well. And to be honest, there is a bit of thinking involved in it, but I think that wasn't too bad. If you did like this and you do want to see me play this more and you want me to play it on the channel, then do leave me a comment down below letting me know. Also, liking the video helps as well. If you like it, then I know people are interested in it. If you want to see more of this or any other game, then do subscribe as well and you'll be notified when more videos are uploaded. But in the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night, whatever time it is when you're watching this, and do take care, everybody.